Hey there folks, Kent, KJS Painting and Renovations. Got my painting gear on, and we're going to do something really different here. We're going to make a windowsill out of extruded metal and concrete all the way up to the inside. It's a 1920 house with great big heavy redwood. This happens to be bad. Well, here's our extruded metal. That's going to go here. I guess we'll just drop that for now. Let's see. Here's the problem. I can stick my finger in here. I mean, this is bad. Very bad. Okay, watch this nice piece of broken plumbing. We'll fix that too, huh? Terrible. What's behind this windowsill is tile. Yeah, see? There's some tile and a backsplash. So we're gonna put concrete right to the new tile backsplash. And do you think that's ever gonna go rotten? Never. See, here's the technique. Just bit by bit. In a few minutes, we're gonna get the window open, so. But that's the best technique. Just take a chisel, go bit by bit, don't rush it. Okay, folks, here's the procedure. We're gonna use this fast setting, high strength concrete. And but first, we're gonna sift it through here, into here, because we're gonna have to get this through here. So the small rocks that go through, that's fine. The bigger ones, we don't want getting in the way. We're gonna add a bonder, fortifier. Okay, here's the result of our sifting here. Can you point to that line again? Oh, there it is, the pencil line. Yeah, we took a pencil and marked where the level is, where the window is completely closed and latched, so we can see where to fill all this in with the concrete. Okay, we're cleaning all the caulking off from around these edges. Wonder if we can see in here. Well, the beam inside the house here on this side and on this side, I did hit it with a little bit of this. You can see we have a moisture barrier, and we used a Sikaflex polyurethane caulking here. Wow, talk about it. So we've got, now we just sort of, yeah, get the level. Yeah, we loosely fit in the extruded metal now, and so that's gonna kind of be the profile of our windowsill. That's great. We got these 3-inch long zinc plated screws. Okay, this wire is in. It's solid now. We've got a bunch of these yellow zinc plated screws, and you can see we got about a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch here, and this first coat's going to be rough, and we'll level it off with the second coat. Okay, we're brushing a bonding agent onto the house right now. So that just makes sure that the new concrete is going to stick to the existing concrete.
Bonding.
Yeah, a little bonding agent. There we go. Mixing that in here. This way it won't crack, and you don't have to keep it wet for 3 days, and it really sticks like gangbusters. And so we're mixing it not too thin. We want it kind of thick here. Now I'll speak gingerly. It's good to wet it down just a little bit. It's really hot today. All right, just setting these down a tiny bit more to make sure they're below the surface here. Okay, we're using the float on the bottom to kind of support as we work the cement into the form here. And this is just going to be rough. We're going to come back and do a finish coat on this once this is dry, and this is a fast setting stuff, and it's kind of hot outside. Okay, we're at the end of the procedure for today. We're just taking a sponge and we're cleaning up around the edges because it's easy to do. So that might be it for today. Morning folks, we're back taking care of this windowsill. It's a high strength concrete windowsill. Yeah, when we got here this morning, it was so solid. I mean, this is like, I'm sure we could shoot a cannon at this thing. I mean, some of these stucco homes have these foam windowsills people put on. You can't stand on them. If you're on a ladder and you put your foot on it, or anything hits it, it just shatters. Whereas this will never shatter. I'm not sure if the camera's going to see it, but we put a little mark on the window here where the window is closed, where it's latched. And so we're going to bring the concrete up to the very bottom of the window, and that's when the window's latched up here. For the top coat, we're using this Type S mortar, and also mixing some of the Bonder fortifier in with the mix too. Okay, we're just putting the finishing touches on this top coat. It's good to have a level. You see we're nice and level here. This is at about a 15-degree slope to match the other windowsills. All right, folks, here's the final result of this. See, we've got it rounded. We did that on purpose because it's going to be more sturdy. And this window goes down like so. The last thing we're going to do is wet this down and cover it with some plastic so it will dry nice and slow. Now let's go inside. I'll show you the inside. Okay, you can see here's the inside. The window closes right up against tiles and the sink here, and it latches. See, it will latch nice. And can we see this? And here's the job. This is going to be solid. This is going to be solid for years. Yeah, see, we're gonna wet this down real nice and cover it with plastic because it's so sunny here. And that's gonna help it dry without cracks. This is wet down and covered in plastic like so. On the inside, I just taped it to the tile. You see the window is locked as well. Whew, wow, it is hot. Had to switch over to the sombrero. So that wraps it up with how to make a windowsill out of high-strength concrete. It's been Kent with KJS Painting and Renovations. If you want help making a window out of high-strength concrete, which I suggest you do, give me a call.